Oh, Jets game. Let's get this done and over with. Get into the next week. Boy's been kind of busy with new babies, so yeah. Let's go and get this thing going.
It's week 12 of the NFL, and we have Stephon Gilmore, who's had quarterbacks numbers all season, coming down with 7 picks. It's the Jets and the Patriots, and it's coming up next.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Today, week 12 of the NFL season is upon us, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the New York Jets taking on the New England Patriots.
All right.
With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and Charles, we look at this Patriots team entering play.
Played in a long time.
Meanwhile, for the visiting...
All right.
The final playoff push is upon us. It's week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25. So now here comes the Jet offense as they get ready to take over. And they'll be led out by a guy who has a couple years under his belt in the NFL, their third-year quarterback.
And you and I both know that any win is a good win, and that's his game, wasn't there?
Yeah.
2 touchdowns, an interception. Yeah, you know, he wants to increase that a little bit in terms of ratio. But first and foremost, they did win the game.
Now Hall to start the drive. They'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. But taking a look at Hall's numbers from a week ago, north of 100 yards, the 2 scores. You know, you got to give a lot of credit to the O-line. We talked a lot about him, but offensive line was good too.
They're obviously in sync with each other, whether it's zone blocking, power running game, no matter what. He understands how to read them and find the creases that they provide.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Now Zappi. He completes it to Garrett Wilson. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. And a quick slant gets exactly 10, and by the nose of the football, they've got a first down.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
Zappi now on 1st and 10. That's caught by his tight end, Gerald Everett. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch. Now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. They'll run with Hall. Wow. Down the numbers. There he goes. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Breece Hall.
Set everything
his
up.
7th rushing
They
touchdown
got
of the
a
year.
perfect
And the Jets get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. So out come the Patriots here to get their first shot on offense. They'll be led out by the former number 3 overall pick back in 2021. It's Trey Lance.
And what a performance in his last game. A couple of touchdown passes. That was positive.
But more than 2 interceptions.
Yeah, that's not what he's looking for. What did Vince Lombardi say, though? Winning isn't everything.
It's the only thing.
And that's what he hangs his hat on after last week's game.
Ready? Now that'll be caught by St. Brown. Call it a gain of 3 on the play, and it'll be second down. These two division rivals, a couple of late games on the schedule this year. Their first meeting, you might remember, was back in Week 10, and it was the Patriots who got the win on the road, so they'll look to finish off the sweep here in Foxborough. From the 29, here's second down and 7.
I might be able to get fun depending on how this all goes and the time I have.
Now a play fake. Lance. This will go to Henry out wide. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark it down at the 49. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
There we go.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
This might just be man.
On 1st and 10, here's Lance. Eluding the pressure right.
You can take off, buddy.
He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Big yardage there on the scramble, and it gets him a first down.
I am willing to bet that he got a monster grin on his face when he saw what was happening. Mancombs were so committed to denying a big throw that it pulled attention away from him, and he had an easy lane to hit, and hit it he did.
Let's go with this.
Okay, right.
Let's go with this play. Let's see.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. Second down. The Patriots at 9-1 on the year. They've been as hot as anyone. The win last week makes it 9 out of 10.
And partner, to me, this is a team that no matter what the matchup, they're up for the fight. They are really suited for the postseason the way they're playing right now. And I would not want to face them come playoff time.
That's a crappy drop right there.
Ready, go! Ready. On the ground, this is Derrick Henry.
Ooh, good stuff. Good stuff, dude. Good block.
Derrick Henry, his 21st touchdown of the season. And the Patriots respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own.
You get in a second and long situation down here in the red zone, I'd say most defensive coaches would think pass, let's bring some pressure. So this is kind of a tendency breaker here to hit him with something on the ground, and he'll take it all the way into the end zone.
Chad Ryland now to add the PAT.
Good play, Derrick. Good play.
It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7.
I definitely sealed the deal with that one.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. Breece Hall helped leading out this offense for another series. And he's sure looking like a lock for a 1,000-yard season. Don't know if he's going to get it in this game, but he'd probably like to just to get past that point.
Yeah, and if he doesn't, as you noted, there's still time, still opportunity. There's still more games to be played. So, yeah, it's not.
There we are. Good stuff. Bobby Wagner, baby.
Bobby Wagner, multiple times in All-Pro, in there dropping for a loss. And there they bring pressure from the inside, and they get home.
Yeah, hard to block everyone, isn't it? And on this play, someone did not get blocked. He's the one who got home.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Zappy. He gets it underneath to Hall.
There we go.
That's good for a gain of 6.
And 11.
That'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation. This defense for the Patriots, they were terrific last week in the victory over Buffalo.
And the big difference difference in the ball game, their ability to force turnovers, 3 of them, in fact. Being able to take the ball away, give it back to their offense, that's something that's emphasized each and every week, and they carried it out.
Good stuff, good stuff.
Misses the target incomplete.
This is what you want to see from a defense. Give up an opening drive touchdown, that's fine. Well, how about them going back out there, recommitting themselves to the task at hand, and forcing a 3 and out, and giving the ball back to their offense.
Jones on the return. Ooh, the juke. That'll go as a 39-yard punt. Give him 9 on the return. And the Patriots take over. So back on the field come the Pats for their second drive. And you know, it's certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in first place in their division, looking really good and looking to be a threat come January.
And are you one of those early holiday shoppers, partner? Are you one of those guys get your list done? Because I think about what every team has on their holiday shopping list right now. What's the #1 goal? Make the playoffs. #2, win your division. #3, and I think the biggest goal of all, try to get the #1 seed so you get that first-round bye. And you don't have to go anywhere in January and hopefully get to the Super Bowl that way.
He was looking for his tight end, Mike Gesicki. That'll bring up second down.
That's a crap.
When you talk about this Jets defense, they were terrific a week ago in the win over Seattle.
Have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw. They ended up getting 4 sacks in the game, stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire time, made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield.
And that's what they told us this week, that pressure on the QB is key.
Okay. Maybe Smith right here. We'll see what the safety does.
And they fake the handoff. Now Lance.
Oh, dang.
His throw here is incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone.
Really,
and there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Like, it's kind of like messed up his whole flow for the season. It sucks because he was on such a roll to begin the season. Now he's struggling to complete some of these passes.
At a 3rd and 10.
That's 2 back-to-back overthrows right there. Maybe Derrick Henry. Right now he's been the guy for this team.
They set up the screen for Henry. He gets away from one.
Hey, we got first down. First down, baby.
The 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Patriot first down.
You want to see a defensive coordinator get upset and throw his headset? This is the kind of play that'll do it. You force 3rd and long. This is almost sort of a give-up play. You're just hoping to get something positive, and it winds up breaking big, and they convert on 3rd down.
Okay, let's see. This. Try and get him going with some short passes, man. Maybe I can get him on right here.
Lance looks to throw again. Open man right side of St. Brown. Hang on now, we're going to pause here. We've got an injured player. We'll get a report when we return to Foxborough. Here's 2nd and 3.
See if Derrick Henry can get the short yards. Maybe make it even shorter. Maybe we'll go back-to-back handoffs depending on what happens here.
Running from the gun with Henry. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Ready.
They'll try to run for the first with Henry.
There we go.
And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
Brandon, what were they thinking on defense there? They looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you ought to have a few men in the box there.
On play action, Lance. That's caught by his big tight end, Mike Gesicki. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. The numbers for him from a week ago: 3 catches, 52 yards.
And he's able to pull that last pass in, but this is usually a pretty tough unit to try and maneuver against. They're in the top 10 in the league against the pass, and you and I both know there's not much difference between 1 and 10.
Second down and a little more than a yard here.
Ready?
Inside handoff, Henry. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. Now a pause. It looks like we have a Patriot injured on the play. We'll get a report when we return to Foxborough.
Let's keep it simple. Let's keep it simple. Wonder if the corner is blitzing. Let's see if he's blitzing. I'm gonna slide the blocks over that side.
Throwing on first down is Lance. Going right side here, and that's complete. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left. That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage. And tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
Well, that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it, all of them, they all want to be number 1.
RPO.
He'll go right back to St. Brown. Touchdown! Amon-Ra St. Brown with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Patriots have taken the lead. Now Riley for the PAT.
Sometimes you just got to change up how you do
it's
stuff
up
a little
and
bit.
good, and it's 14-7 now here in the first
rolling,
quarter.
doing a good flow.
A 10-play drive that time, and it's finished off by a Pats touchdown. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. The Jets taking over again. Brees Hall making his way out with the offense. And you see his numbers from a week ago. He was up over 100 yards then, and he's already hit pay dirt here once in this one.
We always talk about quarterbacks and receivers getting into rhythm, right? Really feeling good, finding each other downfield. I think running backs operate the same way. They can hit a good run. And now off to the races down the right side. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. It'll go as a gain of 25 on a play that started back at the 25. And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10.
There we go.
Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be second down.
I really don't like that too often.
Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. The Jets with the football here to start the second quarter, as they're looking at a second down and 9 to go. Zappi back to throw. He'll find Lazard here over the middle. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 31-yard line. The Jet passing game in rhythm. They've got another first. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Zappi looks to throw it. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Yeah, their back's up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
2nd and 10. Once again, here's Zappi. And it's incomplete.
That play call wasn't there for them against that coverage. So they're going to spin the dial down their playbook and come up with one more shot at the marker to try and keep this series going.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. From the shotgun, Zappi.
Good.
Throwing left sideline there, but it's incomplete. Fine work by the Patriot D there, and it's 4th down.
Like what I see so far out of this defense, because they've been showing their best coverages on 3rd down. So far, only allowed 1 conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this 1-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right?
Trying to get back off.
That's number 1. Field goal, you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
Marcus Jones, a return man.
Ooh,
and he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. We're going to look at Amon-Ra St. Brown as his offense readies for the next drive.
Previous series, definitely a focal point. 3 catches, the touchdown grab. As a DB, or former DB, is there a number of catches on a drive you're like, oh, he got the best of us?
I'm not sure there's a number, but there's a great feel. And what he did on the last drive, yeah.
Especially with a touchdown.
Yes.
You're never happy.
You're exactly right. The way he capped it off, so you feel that at the sideline, and now you're looking at your buddies and saying, okay, what are we going to do to take things away from him? Because I'm not sure the other guys can make those sort of plays, so let's make sure that we don't let him get going again.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
Here we go, set.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd down and 8.
Safety was I could probably get that.
And Lance going to throw.
Oh,
His throw incomplete.
The out route, such a timing route. Just throws it almost blindly, just kind of counts on that timing winning. And in this case, the ball was batted away.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8.
Just gotta make something happen. Just gotta make something happen. All right. Might be a short little past the top one right here.
Throwing now is Lance. A check down here for Henry. And this play comes to a halt at the 33, and obviously that's well short of the 1st down. 3 yards, all they could muster there, and it'll bring up 4th down. So on 4th down, here's Bryce Behringer on to punt for the Patriots.
He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. So a change of possession here on the punt.
And the Jets will take over.
The New York set to take the field. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. 6 yards there on the keeper. It's 2nd down.
Stop trying to run.
On 2nd down, a run with Hall.
And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4.
Brandon, one thing about blitzes, they really confuse offensive linemen at times, and what you have to do is lock in on the guy right in front of you. If you don't, you saw the end result. Defensive tackle ended up making the play.
They're going for Lazard, but this is intercepted.
Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And a great return as he gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line. He has just been a load for opposing offenses to account for. Now 8 interceptions on the year.
I love that number because I always think of center field. You know, when I hear 8, because that's the position you write in the scorecard in baseball. And what do good center fielders do? Take away all the alleys, right? They range deep and make a whole lot of great
It's to take over. Remember, they're riding that 5-game winning streak, and right now in the driver's seat in this ball game as well. Lance now on first down. Over the middle, complete to Samuel. It'll be a gain of 5, and it'll be second down.
They kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
Here's a 2nd and 5.
For them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
So possession still theirs, but now they face a 3rd down.
That's just crappy luck, but it is what it is. Try that, see if we can get.
Now Lance. That was short one to Gesicki. They'll get 11, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
He wasn't the primary target, but I think it was almost like a check down situation, wasn't it?
Yeah, like hoping he can break some tackles, a big tight end, but he couldn't do it.
Yeah, get it to that big frame and hope he can scatter some bodies, unable to get it done.
And his kick here is good. And that moves him up by a touchdown now at 17-10. So the interception set him up with terrific field position, but 3 points, the end result.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple, partner. You always want to end drives with points, but that's one that you're going to look back on and probably say, we should have done better there.
Back out is the kicker, Ryland, and he'll send this one away. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. New York set to take the field. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, and some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes and get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you've got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster. Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
And he'll have a Jets first down as the tackle made here at the 36.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Pretty straightforward play there by the linebacker. He saw the run, went with straight-ahead pursuit, and dumped him behind the line of scrimmage.
Here's Hall again. And this one also slow in developing as he's maybe getting back here to the line of scrimmage. But not much more than that. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. And trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
Zappy on 3rd down. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Well, they came up with points in the first 2 possessions. possessions, but looks like they'll come up empty here in their third drive. The defense finally starting to get locked into them a little bit. Might have to go a little bit deeper into their playbook on their next possession.
Here's the Jets punter now, as he'll punt it away for the second time. Here's Jones. 13 yards the tally on the return there. And they will take over 1st and 10. New England's offense set to go.
So far, this is solid.
They're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had a field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Nice satisfying run on 1st down for the offense, picking up 5, which means defensively, the thought process is entirely different. You don't want to panic, but at the same time, you're saying to each other, we've got to tighten this down. We can't.
And we're back.
Like that.
All right.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
Had to take a quick little intermission for baby poopage.
From the 44-yard line, here's
Don't worry, baby, I do the same thing. I hear crying sometimes like Nani. It's G. I'm like, dang it.
To throw, it's Lance.
Yeah.
Get this to his tight end, it's Johnny Smith. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
I didn't realize it was size 0 in this.
200 for his career.
I didn't realize it was size 0 in this.
First down.
Yeah, I was gonna say she's doing much better. All right, about a minute and a half left in the first half. If we could put up a touchdown here, it's gonna really have us in good shape.
Play action, now it's Lance.
Oh, good job, Debo, laying out for it. That's how you do it, man. Let's go. Laying out for the ball. All right, got less than a minute.
Come on, give yourself some credit.
No, I know better. What we just saw there, that was pretty special.
All right. 20 yards out.
Now Lance wants to change him up. Back to throw now on first down.
There we go, baby. Gesicki. Let's go. There we are, Lance. Getting your groove back now, boy.
And that's certainly an important score right there because they gave themselves a 2-score cushion heading towards halftime. Now you got to force the other team out of their comfort zone, and it changes the way you approach the second half as well. How you want to do things on offense, and your defense feels much better too, having that
there
lead.
We are. That's us in that lead.
Point. And the lead is up to 14.
And we get ball at half, too. We forgot about that.
And it all concluded with a
Less than
touchdown
27 seconds left. Well, it is Bailey Zapp, so I'm not as stressed about them driving downfield.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Jets going to go on offense one last time in this first half. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively offensively
we're going to see what they try and do.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Back off a little bit, back off.
First and 10, Zappy.
Oh, good stuff, good stuff. Good stuff, yeah, just let that clock run. Just taking the halftime, give me the ball back.
Simple drag route here, lined up out left and tried to work his way back across the field. You probably saw me twitch there, partner, because I think he wanted the ball a little bit sooner.
Halftime.
By the time he looked it in, defender was right on him.
There we go.
So
solid first half.
And what's already a 2-touchdown game. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. Things starting to get interesting in this final weekend before Thanksgiving. So let's see what's going on around the NFL. We'll get started down at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, where it was the visiting Bills who were able to come away with the victory on the road. Josh Allen.
Halftime
I ain't
over,
worried
no
about
problem with
Josh
us.
Allen.
We skip right to the third quarter and continue this mid-season contest.
All right, let's got a blitz counter because I can see them trying to do something with that. All right, let's go with
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis and Brandon Gordon. So here we go for half number 2. The Patriots with the lead, and they will be getting the football.
Ooh, Marcus Jones almost out of there. Almost out of there, baby. Almost. Trey Lance back out there. Rumble, young man, rumble. Because it's time for us to ball, man. Alright, we're going to see.
So
try
first and
this.
10 now from the 30.
Ready.
Okay. Might be able to get Debo on this comeback.
Now a play fake. Lance.
Oh,
Throws
man.
around the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Here's 2nd and 10.
What's up? What's up?
Henry up the middle. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
Man, coverage. I might be able to get Debo right here. It might be cover 3. If it's cover 3. So I should probably be back there.
Throwing his Lance on 3rd down. Oh, this will be incomplete.
Wow, of course.
The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down.
Well, it's too early to figure out what kind of adjustments this defense made at halftime, but that's a good start to the second half. They can now afford to give up more points and fall further behind,
I thought that was
so
going to
well
be a touchdown.
done to force the punting situation here.
This first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good.
She might be, baby.
Trailing here in the second half, went for the aggressive play, got a little too aggressive.
You got to know when to pull up, or if you're going to go for it, how to take your body across a punter's body and not into him. Not a good
Giving
play
us
at
another
all.
opportunity. That's a big mistake on their part.
A lack of discipline defensively on 4th down, and now that leads to a 1st and 10.
I got the momentum. I think I'm going to feed it to Derrick Henry.
Again to Henry. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. 2nd down coming up.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
From the 47 now, they work with a 2nd and 7.
Might be able to get tackle on here. Ooh. And there's this man, I might be able to get King Henry on the wheel route.
Lance looking to throw it.
God dang.
Out on the hit, but they'll say it's
I ain't
incomplete.
getting no type of time
He had to
now.
unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down.
Go. Check smash. Ready, go.
Here's Lance to throw it. Escaping the pressure run.
There we are.
That is caught.
Tie one for it, baby.
Down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Well, they pick up 25 as they convert.
Let's go, let's go.
Now that's all about making something happen as a quarterback, because instead of forcing something on third down, how about him buying some time outside of the pocket, waiting for someone to come open, and when he did, he put it on him for a big play and a first down.
Let's see how this play turns out.
They fake the handoff. Now Lance. And they're going to get him. He's sagged back around the 28. Dropped for a loss of 7 by multiple defenders. Well, on that one, they go
I
with
know,
a play
that's
fake,
all I
CD, but I
knew.
don't think anybody really was fooled. All eyes were fixated on the quarterback, and they got him to the ground.
And to run this play successfully,
She
you
chilling,
got to
huh?
make sure that everyone is doing their part.
All right,
you
let's
actually
see.
have to sell this play. You got to sell the run action. Otherwise,
Maybe
why do you
I
stop at
can
the
get-
running back? You just run straight for the quarterback and put him on the ground.
That causing a bit of a problem. See where Sauce goes.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw.
Gesicki, touchdown. Let's go.
Touchdown, Patriots. Mike Gesicki with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the
Let's
Patriots
go.
take a 3-touchdown
Now he's
lead.
dropping some dots here,
That
boy.
drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical, as one of the words you've taught me. And they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the third quarter.
Not only
we are,
pulling
there
away,
we are.
you mentioned that slowly but surely.
play
you also
right
drain
there.
clock too with a drive
That's how we
like
do
that.
it.
So you really give yourself an advantage.
The extra point by Ryland up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns in 21.
All right, now we got a little comfortable lead
So
now.
after the field goal, Ryland back out as he'll send this one away. And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. So here's the Jets offense now as they get ready for their first possession of the second half.
She didn't say. I just asked her if she could.
They'll start out here with the option left. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a first down. Well, he is certainly dangerous from the spots of lane, and he keeps it himself there. Worked out well.
And how about the moving parts on a play like this? You know you have to practice it over and over because it's almost like a ballet that has to be choreographed.
Oh.
But how about once he made the decision to go, he committed to it and went. Let's face it, most teams are going to defend the running back much more than the quarterback on that type of a play.
He's going to keep this again. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
Oh, man, that wasn't far from breaking in a big way into the secondary. Read option, quarterback kept it, and while he didn't get a first down, he did get a nice chunk of yardage. Only a nice tackle prevented it from maybe going all the way.
Sappy now on second down.
Oh, wow.
This is Everett. Catch number 44.
I'm surprised I didn't get picked off.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
They run it with Hall off the option, and he is met in his tracks behind
Good
the line of
stuff.
scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
But these guys going to chop into that deficit. They got to do a much better job in the run game. Caught behind the line of scrimmage, no yardage to be found.
We got a sack this game? I think that's the question.
Zappy working from the gun. And his throw is incomplete.
And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
Yeah, we came to ball, man. We came
This
to ball.
offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Here's Zappy.
Let's toss it.
And that is incomplete. He's
We're
had trouble
having a heck
finding
of a
open
season
receivers all
right
game,
now.
CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over them.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
So the Patriots coming out now. They're just looking for more of the same. Great first half so far, good second half, and you know, sometimes I guess maybe, Charles, these coaches, they don't have to tell these guys much when they're rolling like they're rolling right now.
You're exactly right. I've heard stories of some of the best coaches in our time or any time having grabbed their staffs at halftime and said, guys, they're playing really well. Don't go in there and give them a whole lot of stuff. Just pat them on the back, and essentially the speech at halftime is, let's go, guys, and that's it.
Yeah.
There we are, Derrick Henry.
So
Let's go.
And they'll get it out just short of the 45
Let's
at the 44.
go.
57 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries.
A big hole there. How about him handling the point of attack? Just positioning himself so that run could go right off of his backside and deep into the secondary.
Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down.
Okay, let's see. Might be able to get Gesicki on this little zig route.
Now Lance on the bootleg.
Oh, wow.
And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on first down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
Ready up.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Oh, excuse me. Gesicki.
Ready.
Here's Lance. Now a short one to Gesicki.
There we go. Gesicki having himself a game.
First down as the tackle made at the Jets 33.
Having himself a good game.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging into our second half blowout material.
Might be able to get him on right here.
All right, go.
Off of play action, here's Lance. And that'll be caught. It's St. Brown. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal.
Sounds like a halfback stretch.
Set, cut. Set,
They'll try and run for it with Henry.
Oh,
And
wow.
he's going to press this one.
Thought he had
as
that
they
one.
Stop him right around the 1. He'll get 6 on the ground there, and it'll be 2nd and goal coming up.
That's a great run right there on first down. Didn't quite get into the end zone, but now you've set yourself up for at least 2, maybe 3 more shots from close range.
2nd and goal from the 1.
22 needle.
Let's do it real quick.
Ready.
Back to throw. Lance. Touchdown.
There we go. St. Brown, baby.
Ross St. Brown. His second
Let's go.
touchdown of the afternoon. And the Patriots are able to widen their advantage. Boy, he has been fun to watch throwing the football in this one. And certainly not fun for that defense, though, Charles. Now up to 4 touchdown passes in this ball game.
Yeah,
There
we're
we
supposed
go.
to be neutral.
That's how we turn this around.
Right now because he is
That's how we turn that 4 interception performance last week around.
And take them out of the game.
Extra point by Ryland, up and good. And that'll increase their lead to 28. Back out is the kicker, Ryland, and he'll send this one away. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. New York set to take the field. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here and maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that, because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout,
Bobby Wagner, baby.
And maybe the wrong read there as he's going to go down immediately.
There we go.
Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7. Is that one officially a loss of 1?
Well, we saw a lot of negative plays that resulted in plenty of lost yardage in the first half, and that trend is continuing here.
Here comes 3rd down and 7. Looking to throw, Zappi. And that is incomplete. And the pressure there on 3rd down, forcing the errant pass. 4th down coming up.
Well, partner,
all right.
certainly played up to their top 10 defensive
4th and 7.
this week. They've stifled
4th
this
and
opposing
7.
offense throughout this game. This contest is
There we go.
lopsided
Give it
because
back
of
to
their
us.
efforts, and there's still a quarter to go.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. On the return is Jones.
Oh man.
Following the punt return
Thought he was
here,
about to
there's
yell
someone
right there.
shaken up. We'll get a report when we return to Foxborough.
Gilmore, you kidding me, man?
New England with a 1st down as they begin the drive.
Gonna feed it to
This offense,
King
this
Henry
team,
here.
they are rolling right now, Charles. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. You look at the scoreboard, and they pretty much right now got this thing on cruise control.
Yeah, and this is that time of game where you and I have to be prepared, right? Isn't this kind of like that empty the bucket time?
3 tough yards right there.
Material and make sure we have some different things. That's what we're staring at right now, the way this is
looking
going.
solid through this thing.
There's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
I saw that big run. My defense has been stifling.
A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4.
Watch it end up being a cover 3 though. Watch safety end up moving in the middle.
On 2nd down, here's Lance. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down. But their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns. And it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy, because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out.
Oh, thanks for the sub, man. I appreciate it.
The Lance going to throw. Now a short one to Gesicki. And they get him down about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 3rd down pickup of 5.
All right.
That pattern and scheme was well defensed on 3rd down. He tried to just sprint from one side of the field to the other, and they got it to him quickly.
I don't need to really
but no chance
go
at yards
crazy
after
with
the
it. We
catch
already
there,
got this
and
game
they stopped
won.
him short.
PlayStation.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away.
And
that hits at the 6 and carries into the end
that
zone
is what it is.
for a touchback. The New York set to take the field. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were for a tough one on the road.
It happens. I do the same thing.
Played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this 4th quarter.
Let's see.
On 1st down, here's Zappi. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
And that's not a play that you see all that often at the start of a drive, but some teams, they don't mind.
It was standard with trades.
Well sold by the offensive lineman. They showed the pass, and then they got out into space, able to get some good blocks downfield and allow the play to be successful.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they've
we're in season 2 of this now.
And Zappe to throw.
There we go, good stuff.
Incomplete, and their struggles continue here.
When you run into slant, timing is everything, and against that man coverage, there's no space available, and incompletion is a result.
Hey, fantasy draft would be fun, but I ain't gonna stunt. It'd definitely be fun to do a fantasy draft. They're just long. That's the only thing. They're just long.
Now Zappe.
Good stuff. Good stuff.
Christian Barmore. He's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7
4 from 20
on the year.
Well, I wish this staff luck as they try to find positives about this performance by their offense as we move through the early part of the fourth quarter. That sack, the latest example. Down by a boatload, this offense simply can't keep up, and the quarterback is still taking hits. I'd get the backups in there if it were me.
He'll let this go deep
God
for
damn.
Lazard. They got his man complete. And he is going to have the Jets first down, and that was something else. A big pickup on 4th and long to give them a new set of downs.
Well, give them credit. They're going to stay and fight this out to the end. 4th down, you've got to go for it. And they not only
I don't really aim to be trying to get super teams. For real, I try to make my team like best I can. I don't try to be too over like power with it.
And this one is incomplete.
So I just try and enjoy the game. I try to avoid a lot of the like cheese stuff that happens.
And that time, there's not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
2nd and 10. From the shotgun, Zappe. A short throw to Conklin, the tight end. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Off the fake, Zappe.
Oh, that's a route.
Complete.
Yeah, I be trying to develop players. I swear, but I never get like breakout scenarios. It never happens. So I think I've had like one breakout scenario, and this is our 2nd season that we're in.
Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a first down.
Oh, hey, he might not have any returns, but he got an interception for a touchdown. He's out. Not free.
Well, this one was already ugly, and now it's just kind of becoming
Yeah.
the defensive side of the football.
That's the thing. A lot of my play hasn't been consistent. I think this season so far has been the most consistent. It's mostly been consistent with Derrick Henry. Been trying to develop Trey Lance, but he got injured for 6 games. So that really hurt stuff for him, for his development.
Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone
okay, honey?
For the touchdown. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
One of the kids got to get sick, huh?
And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. New York set to take the field. And you can sort of sense their dejection. That
bad,
last pick six put the icing on the cake, so to speak, in what has been a rough go for them.
Okay. Hop down, honey. No, before you break one of my controllers.
Trying to forget that pick six on the last drive. He's got his man. That's
I'm actually doing this one through PlayStation Share. Most of my other videos is through the Elgato, though. Most of my other ones is through the Elgato that I've been doing. But I gotta see what was going on, because the last video I did with my Elgato, for whatever reason, I couldn't hear my gameplay. My gameplay was just, like, I don't know. It was like you couldn't hear it at all in the video.
To make this thing look just a little bit better.
Now a quick throw as that's complete on the hitch route. And he'll take this from 147-yard line to the other. A gain of 6. Hard to believe his first catch of the game defensively. They bottled him up. That's why they're well on their way to victory.
Put your best cover guy on.
Streamlabs. Yeah, I've been using Streamlabs for a little bit.
Zone, man, you name it. Make sure he gets a lot of angles.
And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. 9 yards.
I'm still not the best with everything, because I don't understand everything with streaming, but I've been trying to learn it, and just progressively every time I stream I want to try and get better with it. But just because I don't have my PlayStation hooked up to it at the moment, I decided, I was like, I ain't gonna hook it up to it. I don't feel like taking time. I want to just get my game in.
Just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that's going to bring up second down.
There we go.
Zappi back to throw. This one is Slayton over the middle. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
See, I ain't even know nothing with the update. That's probably what happened to me, because I'm like, I didn't change anything with like my streams and stuff. And then like I went and I was like, I still uploaded the video, but I don't know what happened. I'm like, you could hear me talking, but you couldn't hear the video game at all. It was bad.
It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side, and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
And this one looks
good. There we go.
Right down the pipe.
Holding the 3.
Back 3, but this remains a large deficit. Well, in the grand scheme of things, those 3 points likely not going to matter much, but I guess they get a little closer, a little more respectability.
Yeah, you're exactly right.
Probably just start giving the ball to Derrick Henry, trying to run this clock out.
Dress up a little bit, son. Make yourself respectable. And that's what they're doing here. They're just dressing up the final score.
Ooh, man.
He's past the 30. Marcus Jones.
There we go.
Not gonna catch him. He's in.
Marcus Jones, baby.
Well, they're just having fun. I mean, they are clicking on every single cylinder, offense, defense, and here, special teams.
Yeah, I'll have to see what happened on mine. I might try and test it out a little bit tonight. Just do some little test stuff with it to see if the game volume will actually be in it or not. Hopefully, it ain't nothing with like my chat link.
Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. And what a job there by all 11. Kick return, the block.
I think I have an account on Discord, but
6 points.
Yeah, for sure, man. Like I don't have like a specific like Discord thing, but I do have like a little profile on there.
So let's try this again after the kick return.
Like I don't have like a group or anything on Discord.
Yeah, we will not see an attempt to match that return touchdown, as this will be a touchback and bring it out to the 25.
All right, bet. See your sister.
Even though they were able to force the punt defensively, still a big hole to climb out of, especially at this late stage of the contest. Zappy to throw on first down.
Ooh, what? I'm surprised that they didn't give me that pick. Crappy.
Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
Yeah, I know at least like when it comes for me streaming, because I don't get to stream as often, but if I just like my work schedule is going to be changing, so I'll have more time to probably be able to stream. That's how pretty. And that's 2 picks I should have had too. That just got dropped.
I bet he goes back to him though. He's an excellent player.
Zappy on third down. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a first down. They'll throw again with Zappy. Going right side, he finds Slayton. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
Yeah, no, I completely feel that. Like I kind of want to stream WWE a little bit, but I don't know what I want. Like I kind of want to do like GMO with WWE. There's still like Final Fantasy 7, obviously, that the Rebirth that just came out. I haven't bought it yet, but I kind of want to stream that.
In front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Here's Zappy. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore.
Yeah, I was going to say,
at their own 28-yard line. Well, they've got the huge lead now. They have another interception.
Oh, yeah. The original Final Fantasy 7 was freaking amazing. It's funny, I was putting stuff in my attic, and I seen the strategy guide for the original one in my attic on the floor. And I just laughed. I was like, damn. I still got the strategy guide for the OG game.
Comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time. And after the interception,
but like speaking on WWE, man, I've never actually went and played through any of the My Rises. Like I've been doing the that definitely made me feel old. Made me feel real old, real quick. I'm like, I just had my 4th kid last week. I'm like, man, well, not last week, week before now, but yeah, I felt every bit of my age. I was like, my back hurts for no reason now.
What has been a one-sided affair. So the Patriots with the football as we get you reset. And they have just about put this one on ice as they've got it here. First and 10.
Yeah. I'm not gonna stunt though. The My Rises do be looking like fun. Like whenever I've watched them online, like people play them online and stuff. I'm like, the My Rise stories do be looking kind of fun. I just don't be having like with 4 kids now. I don't be having time to go into like really like trying to create a character.
And he's able to take it across midfield.
There's a Mara.
Out of bounds. That'll give him 8 that time. And that'll bring up a 2nd down in just a couple.
When you call a wide receiver screen, no matter how many blockers you get in front of the guy that catches the ball, there's still an aspect of the guy catching it, turning into a runner, breaking tackles and creating his own yardage, and he just did on that play.
On 2nd down, here's Henry.
First down.
Down at the 45-yard line.
See, does Derrick Henry get his 100 yards this game?
Hate to be blunt, but it is just continuing to prove to be the case that this O-line is manhandling this D-line right now.
They deserve to roll up their sleeves and show up their biceps because they're doing exactly what you just described.
I'm telling you. Oh, what up, James?
They got the leverage, they're powering through, and they're controlling this game.
They keep it with Henry on first down. Zach Bond there on the tackle.
That man is just some tough sledding right there. Oh, thank you, man. I appreciate it. I appreciate it.
Ball at the 40
honey.
for 2nd and 5.
Of course you want to climb up on me, huh, you little menace. Just don't call timeout, honey. That's all I ask. Don't call timeout.
They'll run it again with Henry. And just shutting him off there. And he's going to
Derrick Henry, baby.
18 big yards on that one. And a New England first down.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
Oh, honey, you trying to mess with the mic, everything. Let's go sit on this. Let's go sit on this ball and end this game. Had some good stats this game. Oh yeah, I don't gotta sit on this shit. That's how we put that away.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
Trey Lance looking good. After that first quarter, he started turning it up.
This offense,
I might play my next week's game tonight.
The kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for New England, they get win number 10 on the year as they move to 10-1. And they'll get another home date next week as the Jaguars will come to town. Meanwhile, for the Jets, it was a win they needed to turn the season around, but instead they fall to 5-7. And they'll try to get back to their winning ways next week as they head to Indianapolis.
I'm about to get up off here. I appreciate you for subscribing, my man. But it's time for me to go into dad mode. So I appreciate everyone for stopping in, man. I'll catch you boys later. Peace.